Hey guys, Game Prime here, and welcome to the finale of Slight 2 Band of Thieves HD. Last time we took on the remaining jobs in this episode. This time, we're going to be taking on LaLa. This is it. This is the final hurrah for this game. Now, before we get in there, I just want to do a few things. This area is pretty much done for. I don't have to really do anything, but I do want to check the trophies that we currently have for the game, because I am getting 100% in this game, this Let's Play, and I want to get something else, but we have to wait until after the game to do that. So Carmelita's gunner right there, the final job. I'm going to go on my PlayStation app and look at the trophies we have for this game, so I know if I have to do anything before we head into Carmelita's gunner. Fantastic. Alright, we have all the trophies that we could currently get at this time. Let's head to Carmelita's gunner.
That's not flirty chit-chat.
Here we go, the final boss. Oh boy. Make sure none of these things hit your helicopter. This is, in a way, a rehash of the boss fight from Sly 1. But a little worse, because, you know, you're in a helicopter. So I'm gonna be stuttering through this entire thing. When her head goes like that, always make sure you hit it so she doesn't send off a thing. Yeah, like that. Right when her head's like that, shoot it so she doesn't send a big pulse. Don't know why I'm getting tense, because I'm probably gonna die anyway, but it's worth a shot. I don't recommend holding down R1 only when you're shooting her head. Oh shit. But always try and have a good aim on her. Uh-oh. Okay, so those orbital rings, if you remember from the first game, just shoot them to open them. Shoot them on the side of the ring to open them. And she'll be open. She'll be down and out in no time, but just be very, very precautious. Make sure those orbital rings are open. Make sure you hit them. Uh-oh. Alright. How I did that with 0 life remaining, I have no clue how I did that on my first try. I have no clue. But this is the second phase of the boss fight, Showdown with LaLa. And, this is not looking good. This might take me a few tries, because it seems like it always does. So, the whole thing's coming down. Yeah. I knew I wasn't going to get that my first try. What? The propeller hit me! God damn it! Never have luck with this. Note to self, don't hit the propeller. Almost to LaLa and Bentley and Murray.
You want a piece of me? Don't worry, there's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Neela, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again. This won't be any different.
Be brave while you can, Cooper. I might not have the immortality born of your hate, but I feel some power growing within me.
Alright. So, boss battle is not over. Hop up here. Whack at the bird from each side, I mean. Because I'm stupid. Oh, shit! And that's it. Tick tock.
We did it.
Right on!
It's an emotional moment.
Die, insect, die! My hate will smash you.
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
LaLa mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
If we remove it, she might stop attacking.
Then let's do a little open head surgery. I'll pry open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
Alright, Murray time. Last time playing as Murray in this game. And of course, lazily enough, getting roasted by a laser. And as you can see, before we pry this open, we're back in beautiful Paris.
I hate you, Cooper Gang. I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives. The Clock Club will know revenge. I am revenge. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Clock Club.
Bentley time. Last time playing as Bentley in this game. And we got the,
I still have my hate shit. You will not defeat me. Ever.
that was it. That was the Platinum Trophy and the last trophy we got. Sweet. So, let's get this chip. The hate chip.
Let's get out of here. She's about to explode. Ah! My glasses.
What? Bentley, I'll save
can't walk.
Come on, Sly, let's get out of here!
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Claw Gang had been defeated, and the clockwork parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockla. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of clockwork, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of clockwork would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I'd kinda clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper! I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sly 2 Band of Thieves HD. Holy crap. I can't believe it's over. What a project. I know I haven't had a lot of stuff on my channel since I started this Let's Play, but I really wanted to make the Sly 2 Let's Play as good as it could be. And I honestly think it came out as well as I could do at the moment. But yeah, that's it for this game. One of my favorite games of all time. I want to just say thank you to Sucker Punch, of course, for making my favorite series. All the voice actors, Kevin Miller, Matt Olson, Chris Murphy, Peter McConnell for the soundtrack for this amazing game. Sanzara Games for porting them to the PS3 and PS Vita platforms. Everybody who had a hand in making Sly 2. Inspector Carmelita Fox continues to search for Sly Cooper, whose current whereabouts are not known. Dimitri went on to work as a dance instructor on a cruise ship. No animals were harmed in the creation of this game. Rajan now owns a series of rug outlets across North America. Shu Yoshida, right there. The Contessa went on to become the most successful real estate agent broker in all of whatever. Jama-san went on to work for the EPA and ended up frozen yet again on a rescue mission saving baby penguins. So, yeah, there's one more thing I want to show you before we end this video, and it's just something small. It's just another gadget that we can get now. Um, yeah, we got all the trophies. Okay, that's it. You've seen everything. You won. Go outside. But yeah, that's it for the main game. There's plenty of things I want you guys to see, and we're gonna check out next time. Um, right now, we're gonna head back into episode 8 real quick. And after this, I'm gonna show you everything else that is in this game that you guys can see. So next time, we're going to be taking a look at the demos. A lot of things from going from the E3 2004 demo to jam-packed demos to demos I got from PlayStation Magazine to the demo you find in Ratchet and Clank 3 Up Your Arsenal. We're going to be taking a look at all that, but right now I want to show you guys that you could actually get the Mega Jump gadget after you complete the game. So, with the code on screen, which will be there as I say it, go to your pause menu, and you must have 100% on this game. That doesn't mean gadgets. That just means you completed the game. Right, left, R1 left. There we go. Mega jump. Press L1, L2, R2, and I'll just do it to R2 because we're used to it. But now it will take up, or will it? I don't think it will take up. No, it doesn't take up any of your gadget meter. But yeah, that's it for the gadgets in this game. The other ones are just for fun, really. Let's see. I'll just go on a spending spree. Or not. We'll get this one for the hell of it. But anyway, that's been everything like you could unlock in the game. Head back out to the episode menu. Yeah, that's pretty much it with that. Now, if we go watch a movie, you'll see every episode setup, getaway, yeah. Now, if you go to episode 1 and wait until you see the square, we get a movie. So that was that one. If we go to episode 2, I don't think there's anything here. Okay, so this is what I meant to tell you just now. The bonus videos for episode 3, 5, and 7 just lead you right here back to the main menu. But in the PS2 version, episode 3 showed a LaLa video, which I think was for MTV or whatever. Chapter 5, or episode 5, was a commercial. Will that one still work? Okay, 5 does not work either. 7 is a making of movie, and that doesn't work either. So what we're going to do right now, and you're going to see this on your version of the video, I am going to have to do 100 things. We're going to switch over to the PS2 version, and I'm going to show you guys those videos. So, yeah, meet you guys over at the PS2 version. Okay, we are here in the PS2 version. This probably looks very weird to you right now, as it does to me. Now we're going to head to episode 3, and we're going to press square, and we're going to see the LaLa video.
Yo, check it out, it's me, LaLa, chasing down PS2 Sly Cooper. Sly and his crew are back, and they're bringing down the house with the biggest heist ever. Yo, slow it down. Hey, please, I dig rappers, not raccoons. You guys at home, keep it right here to see who's at number 1.
So that was the LaLa video. I think 5 is the next one.
So Bentley, what's the job?
Well, Clockwork's parts have been stolen, and we're the prime suspects on Inspector Fox's list.
She's really quite lovely when she's angry.
Sly, we've got to clear our name.
Oh, sorry.
And the Murrinators got you covered.
This is our biggest job yet, so we really have to work together. But the whole job is blown if we don't have someone at the controls.
So, are you in? Rated E for everyone.
So that was the commercial, and now finally episode 7 has a making of movie, and then episode 8's just the credits.
Sly Cooper is cunning, cool. Am I supposed to look in the camera at you?
Tell me about Sly Cooper.
Well, Sly Cooper is a thief, and he's a different type of thief. He's cool, he's tough, but he's got to be lovable at the same time. And he's also a really good-looking guy, and he has a sexy voice. Just, arf.
I'd say about a month into development, we came up with a one-sentence description that really has guided the development of the product. And the one sentence was, Sly and the gang work together to pull off a string of big heists.
When I say heist, I mean like classic Hollywood heist film kind of heist, where the last third of the film was all about this big, spectacular, elaborate crime involving many thieves working together to do something huge.
We knew we wanted to do something a little different than the first Sly. We wanted to broaden some of the gameplay elements, broaden the environments, have more characters in the game. You actually use all the different characters' skills in different ways and different combos, and it really makes for a really fun experience.
There's backstabbing, there's betrayal, there's a jailbreak.
Thiefiness is different things to different people. For some people, it's being sneaky. For some people, it's being agile. We want Sly the Thief to really encompass all of these things.
It is really fun and really thiefy to be on the top of the roof, scaling across the level, running across wires, looking down at guards looking for you.
I think we all would love to be able to do the things Sly does, just to be able to jump from rooftop to rooftop, land like a cat on top of a wire and scamper down it. If I did that, I'd break an ankle.
Two things that we try to keep in mind when we start any drawing of Sly is, number one would be definitely the silhouette, creating a strong silhouette, which is especially important in animation. And number two is motion. He's always kind of forward moving, low to the ground, and try to get a lot of motion, and usually just start off with a couple of lines and let that be sort of his overall arcing motion. It'll be like his spine and his supporting leg, and off of that just sort of compose where his details are going to be.
I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Sly is the charismatic leader of the band of thieves. He's got that moxie, he's got that skill under pressure that makes him special.
Sly Cooper is deeply involved with two ladies, Inspector Carmelita Fox and Constable LaLa. He's kind of flirty with both of them.
Why don't you and I go out on the town?
And their relationship is actually one of the major narrative threads for the whole game.
We're on for that date in Bollywood. Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Let me at that security computer. Presto, all clear.
Bentley is the brain of the organization, the guy with the gadgets. He's just really fun.
People have said that I resemble the character I did the voice for, Bentley, and I guess I can see that. I mean, I am mostly human, but there's a little part of me that is a turtle.
Any good heist needs someone who's gonna work the bombs, and clearly that's Bentley.
Now head back to the safe house with those pictures and let's get a plan together.
Bentley really looks like Bentley, and Murray kind of looks like Murray, and they act like it.
If people say that Bentley's the brains, Murray is definitely the brawn. He's all about freedom, you know? Just let it go. Yeah, baby! Let it all hang out!
Murray is like big and a brawler. It's kind of the muscle of the crew.
Murray can lift these guys up above his head and toss them into flames or into the water or off of buildings and things like that, and it's kind of all manner of slapsticky ways for them to be dispatched.
The Murray scores again!
Murray wants to do things the way Sly would do them, but it's sort of Murray's version of that, and it's a little bit oafier. He's really trying to make himself really small, too, because, of course, he's got a lot to hide.
This is a universe in pantslessness. Hence, no pants. No pants.
Yeah, I don't wear pants. And I like to hang out with little furry animals.
That's what makes it so real. They're just being themselves.
This game, we really wanted it a lot more to be about doing something rather than just going somewhere. And as a result, one of the things we really focused on this game was to really work on the AI.
Sly is able to handle different classes of enemies in the game, and it tends to be that the ones that are dangerous to him walk the streets and are patrolling and guarding the areas.
The guards are just more intelligent and more sophisticated, which makes getting from point A to point B in the world both unique and interesting for every player who goes through it. No two players will have the same experience traveling through the Sly world.
When we get a level from the 3D modelers, we have a lot of communication between them during the process of when it's being built before it's handed off. And basically we have a great foundation to work with, because you need a good 3D foundation to put the maps on.
For us, the environments, we really wanted to make them beautiful and interesting, but never more important than Sly. Not just artistically, but also game-wise, they should be fun to play in. Very jungle gym. They should feel very stealthy. You should feel when you're playing in these worlds, I can't believe I'm getting to do this.
You and the rest of the Claw Gang have to be stopped.
No! Let's dance! Here, I am king. Oh, it's tough being this tough.
You learn too much about the Claw Gang.
Immortality is what I seek.
Dimitri is this lounge lizard who runs a seedy nightclub.
He's a master forger / counterfeiter.
Look, I'm sure that two cats in a bag like us can work something out.
The coolest part about Dimitri is how he talks. English is his second language, and he learned all his English from watching hip-hop videos.
Have you no vision? Are you hearing what I mean to you?
John grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta, turned to selling illegal spices. He's come up in the world, and he's basically trying to buy his way into royalty. He's just a low-level street thug in rich robes.
All I see is a fat, pathetic weakling.
The Contessa is a creepy spider, an expert in hypnosis, and works for Interpol, the police agency.
She decides to open up this rehabilitation clinic for criminals. But wait, it's just a scam. Because it's really a front so that she can hypnotize criminals into telling her where they've hidden their loot.
You're an ignorant child playing dress-up in his father's legacy. Oh, I know all about you and the Cooper clan. Oh. Scared me.
Jean Bisson was a prospector. He got buried in an avalanche for 100 plus years, and he thawed out. And he's decided that he's going to push back the wilderness.
He loves strip mining. He loves clear cutting of trees.
He's just a product of his time. He just happens to be living 100 years later. So his entire mission in life is to tame the West.
As my father said, the only good fish is an eaten fish.
Arpeggio is a small flightless bird, and because he can't fly, he's completely enthralled with all the flying machines of Da Vinci.
When they said I was playing the parrot, I was kind of like, oh, they'll love it when I come walking in. Hi, I'm the parrot. 6'4" and very large man plays a little tiny crazy parrot. Arpeggio, eternal life. That's what I crave, eternal life.
Okay.
Hello.
Welcome to Sucker Punch Productions.
Hello,
Are you recording? No, that's awful.
I think one of the real big strengths at Sucker Punch is it's a very creative team that tends to push themselves.
What's this for right here?
That is to make sure that Nate is working.
It's always been a collaborative effort all the way through the pipeline. And the pipeline is set up like that specifically so that everybody gets their chance to inject themselves into what they're doing.
Hey, how's it going?
We've been really lucky in that we've just gotten really great people on board to do the kinds of things that we need to do, making a really great game.
Well, we're crazy.
Do you want any dialect or anything to make it appeal to the European gaming market? Raccoons, squirrels, turtles. Sly Cooper 2 is the finest game you'll ever play this year.
Stop.
Alright guys, that's it. We're done with Sly 2. There's the demos that I mentioned that you're going to see next time, and we'll go over some pretty cool details and whatnot, but yeah, that's it for Sly 2. Want to thank everybody at Sucker Punch once again for making this incredible game. Want to thank Sanzaro for the amazing port to the PS3 and PS Vita. Want to thank the voice actors, the developers, everybody who worked on these games. They're my favorite series of all time. Just, there's something about them that I love so much and that no other game can mimic. And that's what makes them unique, and I really hope one day we could get a new one. And the only way we could probably make that happen is if you guys tweet to Shu Yoshida at YosP. Tell him Sanzaro wants to make a new one. And, yeah, I've been told 100 times by the lead developer of 4 that Shu is the way to go about getting a new one. So, let's make that happen. And then, after the demos next week, I'll see you back here on the PS2 for Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves PS2 version, which has never been on my channel besides the first few opening cutscenes. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching this Let's Play. It's been a thrill to make. So, really hope you liked it. Really hope you'll like Sly 3 PS2. I still have a little bit of Sly 3 HD to do, but we'll get to that when the, probably after we're done with Sly 3 PS2 version. So, I want to thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll see you next week with the demos.